Welcome back to episode 6 of the Off the Court podcast.
Let's go.
As you guys can see, we're finally back in the studio. Welcome back.
Nice.
Welcome back. Today we'll be give you guys an update on everyone's health. We'll be talking about our Super Bowl picks, the halftime show, and just other random topics as always. So, Harold, take us off, bro.
Roll the intro. Yes, sir.
Hey.
Welcome back, guys. How are you feeling after the vid?
Damn.
I am so happy we're in person.
I know.
Finally.
I'm back to myself. I feel 100.
We chilling.
Today's February 1st, too.
It is February
Happy
1st.
February, guys.
We made it through January.
January, the wrath
Hey,
of the COVID.
January was a
Oh,
rough
Lord.
start. Let's
It
just put it
was.
like that.
And happy
So,
lunar year. Happy lunar
So this
New
is
Year.
really the beginning, like fresh start of the new year
Facts.
for
Yeah.
everybody.
I went to
February.
today's February 1st. I thought January 1st I would, start the new year right with the resolutions, going to the gym, but then the vid happened and I said I'll do it on February 1st instead.
We're starting off this
So
year.
this is my year starts off right now. Let's just put it like that.
As
It's
something
a lot of
online
people.
said, January was just the practice year.
Yeah, I saw
February,
you.
the year starts now.
I saw you post
Hey.
that
Yeah,
yesterday.
I
That was
did.
hilarious. That was awesome.
Facts,
That was a good
facts.
So yeah, we're good. We're back. We're happy to be here. You didn't have the vid, but how are you feeling?
I feel great. I
Okay,
can't.
cool.
I was so happy you guys are good now, so we can come back to the studio. It was kind of odd filming through Zoom, but
Yeah.
we did it anyway.
Yeah.
Like anybody that wants to start a podcast should maybe try that.
True.
It was an experience, and we still made it. So we're back though.
We're back.
I'm happy that it was just one episode. I honestly thought the way things were going that
It
we
would be
would
multiple.
be there
It'll be-
for
it'll be more than one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was not looking too good. But definitely happy to be back. And hey, you've been killing it with the workouts lately. So
Thank
props
you.
to you.
Thank you
Yes.
guys.
Honestly.
Thank you. Thanks.
Killing it. But yeah, so it is February, usually the time of the year where the Super Bowl comes around. I think this year is a
Yeah.
little later because they added an extra week
Yeah.
to the season. So as everybody probably knows by now, it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams versus the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's going to be a good game. It's going to be great.
Yes, it is.
So we're each going to just give our picks and hopefully the team that wins will be one
Is
of
the
our
one that
picks. So, ladies, who do y'all have winning?
I'm all for LA. Let's start there.
Hey.
Yes, sir. The Rams.
I read something online that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
They say that LA was built to win. So I think LA's going to win this time.
Perfect.
And also, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but LA's defense is strong. Bengals
Solid.
down there, I can't even see them. So Bengals better get it together if they want to win. That's all I'm saying.
Cool.
Well, I'm sorry, Bella, but I'm going for
Uh-oh.
the Bengals.
Stop.
For the reason Bella told me a very interesting story earlier today about Cincinnati.
True.
I don't know if you want to explain it
About the school?
about the schools. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not a fan of Cincinnati, but this is pretty cool.
Which
so
is why I'm picking Bengals. Go ahead.
that's very true.
Yeah.
So apparently in the playoffs, the Bengals won for the first time in 31 years.
Yeah.
So now the school district said, you know what? The Monday following after the Super Bowl,
There's no school.
no school for staff and students.
Wow. That's nice.
So it's a way to celebrate
Of course. The drought.
if they win.
31 years. Like,
The drought.
come
But
on,
they're-
guys. And
you know, a day
everyone
off.
loves an underdog.
That's very cool for a day for sports. Day off.
They need to do that thing right here too.
but
And
they
a
should
comeback.
wait. They should have waited till the parade to do that. Because the parade's not going to happen the next day. They should do that and the parade whenever the parade will be. If
That's
they
true.
win. If they win.
I guess it's because the whole 31 years in the
Yeah.
playoffs
And
or
people gotta be
whatever.
partying their
Yeah.
butts off
Facts.
That's
if
very
they
true.
do win.
Anyways, that's the reason I wanted the Bengals. Like, it's cool to have a comeback. I'm all for comebacks. So,
And I
Any-
think they were the only team that hasn't won a Super Bowl yet. I could be wrong. I saw a stat. I don't know if it was the Rams or the Bengals, but I'm more of a basketball guy, as you guys know that.
I think we're all
but
more basketball people.
That's why
Football people.
I did do a little bit of research, but then I'm like,
Props to
oh,
you.
basketball though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Um,
love basketball.
Harold?
Yeah.
The Rams, bro.
Perfect.
100%. OBJ need his ring.
Yeah.
Cooper Cup Triple Crown champion. Like
Okay.
we need that. We need that. OBJ gonna win his first ring.
Oh man.
So I'm going LA all the way.
I'm super excited for OBJ, man.
Yes, sir.
It's the only reason why I want the Rams to win. I could not care less. Honestly, Bengals also have a nice story with Burrows and Chase that they both won together in college at LSU.
That's a fun fact, though.
So, yeah, I'm definitely excited for OBJ. Like, I've grown up to be a Giants fan my whole life, and the stuff he did for the Giants while he was there sucks the way that it ended, but truly happy for him. And the situation that he's in. So definitely going for the Rams. So sorry.
I'm not sorry.
It's not the first time I have a conflicting opinion.
So this episode will be out this week before the Super Bowl happens. So definitely share with us who you guys think will win Super Bowl. What is it? Which one is it? I think it's like
56.
Nah.
55?
No, I think it's 56.
Uh-oh.
When was Miami? Miami
was
54.
54? Yeah, that's
54.
right.
So this is 56?
Miami
It's
lived-
LVI.
Yeah, because you
It's
had
LVI.
Because you had Tampa the following year of Miami,
Right.
which was 55.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
Yeah.
this is 56?
56.
All right. So please let
Obviously,
us
we're
know
not
who do you think will win
56.
Super Bowl
LVI.
56.
Super Bowl LVI.
Will it be the Rams or the Bengals? It's 3-1 here. So sorry.
Okay.
So let's go Rams, baby. Let's go OBJ.
LA, let's go. Bring it to the crib.
And another news in football today. Actually, wow. This is what are we gonna? This is gonna end up being a
It's
football
gonna be a lot.
podcast.
Probably
or-
so.
Yeah.
All the news is going around. Probably
Yeah.
so.
I mean, it's a
So-
way to nice to start the year.
I know. Yeah. So definitely on February 1st, Tom Brady finally decided that he's
Officially.
Called
gonna
it quits.
retire. You know, never like of course I always appreciate greatness, but he always played for the city, like a city in Massachusetts, which was New England. Never was a Boston fan. Never was a New England fan. And my Giants beat New England twice in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So
Yep.
definitely have that against him, thank God. But hey, like, man was a legend, like literally the greatest
Props,
football
props.
player ever.
Ever, yeah.
One of the greatest athletes of all time.
time.
So truly like happy for the man. And it's sad, like when I saw him retiring, it's like damn, like LeBron is
Yeah.
almost on the verge of retiring
Hey,
too. Like it really hit me
facts.
today that we all go back and forth with these debates, and you know a lot of hate goes around with that man. But when he retires, people are gonna be like, "Where's LeBron? Like we miss him. Like
Come back.
you know, like everybody's gonna post his highlight reels. Like
For real.
y'all just have to appreciate what you have right now and stop with the hate.
Give him
'cause
them flowers. That's what
Facts.
we need to do. At the end of the day, he has more rings than any other franchise in NFL
Yes,
history.
I saw that.
So 7 rings.
7.
Which is crazy to think you played 22 seasons in the NFL, winning 7.
He has more than the Patriots. I saw, and he won
Yeah,
6 with them.
Of course, because
So the last one came with the Bucks. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, man, the guy is great.
Yeah.
At least we know for sure now because we were talking about like, wait, did he really retire?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't official yet,
Yeah,
and then
the
it
whole
was.
thing, the whole tweet
like-
came out talking about he did retire. Then his dad came out saying
His
he
dad
didn't.
said, nah,
He's not retiring.
he's not retiring. Don't get excited.
His
And then we
agent-
got the for sure.
Yeah, his
and I
agent,
were like, what?
his agent also said that Tom Brady's the only one that makes that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
of course.
of course
It's his
and
life.
then today
He
we
wrote
finally got the whole little post on Instagram.
Did you guys read it?
Yeah,
That was
I
very
did.
nice.
the only thing I didn't like, he didn't thank the
Insert here.
The Patriots?
the Boston fan. Yeah,
Yep, I agree.
That's
I
the
said
only
the
thing-
same thing.
I read it word by word, and all I
Yeah.
heard was the Bucks, the
the
Bucks,
Bucks. Yeah, I actually had the same thought. I was like, dude, your
And then-
Patriots career was huge.
And
Like,
then, but then I think
on his story because they posted the Patriots posted something
like
for
12 hours
him.
later, I think it was
Yeah.
that the Patriots or Bill Belichick or whoever, Robert Kraft, posted a statement talking about, we thank you
Yeah.
for all the years that you had with us, this and this and that. But that's the only thing I didn't like about his whole
I-
retirement speech.
Couldn't
Yeah.
agree more.
That's probably it.
I thought the same exact
Do you
thing.
think there's a reason for that? Like, did he leave on bad terms?
no,
I
he
don't think
didn't.
so.
I don't think. he did.
Honestly, for me, I think so. I'm not gonna lie.
There has to be some reason.
It has to be between something with the coach and the player.
Oh.
Because there's no way you play 21 seasons,
20
Yeah,
years.
20 years.
20 years with the New England, and you don't mention them once on your retirement.
That's why
At all.
That's the team that made
so
you.
Weird.
That's the team that picked
Yeah.
you 199th. Like
Yeah.
legit the last pick.
And it's not like
Yeah.
he made 2 separate posts. One to thank like the
It was all
Buccaneers,
one.
the other one to thank the Patriots. He just put the Patriots on his story and was like, "Thank you, Pat Nation" or whatever.
That's
their
all
name
they
is.
did.
So that was interesting.
That
I
was
was
interesting.
super
That was
confused.
odd.
But again, shout out to him and his
Congrats.
legacy.
Congrats too. That's
Hall of Fame. That's
Hall
it.
of Famer right
First
there.
ballot.
Yeah, that's hands down.
You will go
Hands
down
down.
as one of the greatest.
Yes, sir.
Like you can never take that away from him.
Yeah.
Yep.
No
So-
debate on that.
Yeah,
No debate.
on
No
No
that.
115,
debate.
nothing. It's
debate,
done.
no 150.
That golden jacket is going up on him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sticking with the Super Bowl and what's going on, we're gonna have one of the, in my opinion, it's one of the greatest like halftime shows. So I know Cindy's very excited for this. I'm gonna let her start this one off.
You guys.
Listen.
Okay, so I do want to throw this question out there because I thought it was very interesting. My dream lineup for a halftime show is literally the one we're having now. I love every single artist on there. It's like my childhood. I just grew up listening to all those artists. So if I can go to that Super Bowl, I would.
Somebody want to help her out?
$7,000. I heard
wanna
the
pay-
cheapest ticket. The cheapest, it's $7,000.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
very expensive.
That's.
But I'm
wow.
down to watch it together with you guys.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we said we'll do a little Super Bowl party.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So-
we need to.
So
But-
who's doing the halftime show?
So the lineup is Eminem,
Wow.
Dr. Dre,
Wow.
Snoop Dogg,
Snoop Doggy Dog.
Kendrick Lamar,
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
and Mary J. Blige.
Hey, that's a
Yeah.
nice lineup.
It's a wonderful lineup. I think like the West Coast should be cheering right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, they are. Trust me.
yeah.
I still remember 6th grade. I was singing out loud to Mary J. Blige, like
Yeah.
thinking about the boyfriends I didn't have, but her music.
Well,
I'm excited for that too. I'm very excited. And Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg.
I think my favorite genre of music is hip hop. Like I love hip hop, and the reason I got into it is because of Dr. Dre. Like I was my dad introduced him to it, or him to me while I was in the car. Like he would pick me up after school. He would put it on because he had a little
Damn.
cassette player.
That's crazy.
The fact that your
Cassette
dad was
player.
playing Dr. Dre.
He used to live in. Well, my dad came here. Like back when he was living in Nicaragua, which is where my family's from. When he came to the United States, he actually came to California, and some of the first
That's
music that
why,
he got introduced to was
Oh, wow.
like when Dr. Dre
Yeah,
was
of
really
course.
big at that time, NWA, all of that. So
yeah.
Wow.
I got it passed down from him, and I love Eminem. Kendrick Lamar, also one of the greatest
Kendrick Lamar.
artists of all time. Nobody can ever change my mind about that. But yeah, so if I had a choice with like a dream lineup, that's probably it. But I was wondering, because I want to know your guys's
Oh.
opinions about a dream lineup. If you could choose your package of artists to perform at a Super Bowl, what would it be?
So what? Before we answer that, because I was just thinking of a question. So if we're forming this dream lineup,
Yes.
do you guys like it better when there's multiple artists or just one
Nah,
performing?
it has to be multiple. Bro.
Multiple?
I like multiple.
Because last year was just the weekend. Yeah, it was just
No,
the
but
weekend.
he did an.
he killed it.
Honestly enjoyed it more than the Shakira and
The Jennifer
J-Lo.
Lopez?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I'm a big The Weeknd fan.
Okay.
So I know on Twitter a lot of people were like, we miss Shakira, and it's like, listen, all the fans, the OG fans of The Weeknd that would listen to the trilogy, like his first mixtapes,
Yeah.
he sang those songs, and I'm just like,
Just the
that's when I was like,
Yeah.
this halftime show is the best.
Well, you know what I also think though, because I think for me, there's a difference between being really talented and a performer, right? Like I feel like there's
True.
only a handful of people that are both, like Beyonce, performer and talented.
Oh no,
like,
yeah, that's facts.
So if she ran, that's why she goes down as one of the best Super Bowl halftime shows.
And Bruno
ever.
Mars too.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno
Mars
Mars.
killed it too.
J-Lo and Shakira, performers. Like they're super talented and they're very good at performing. The Weeknd is super talented, but he's not a performer. Like he can't dance. Like he
Is that
can't.
his-
Well,
His-
something though, that halftime show, he designed the set and he designed
It was
the,
beautiful.
the
No,
yeah.
dancers,
Yep.
and he's like The Weeknd is very creative when it comes to his work. So,
course.
according to people, they were saying that he said, "I'm gonna do the halftime show, but the stage and everything, I want it to match with my songs, and I'm gonna tell a story."
Yeah.
So, even if he might not be the best performer, he's a very good storyteller.
He even
Definitely,
took out money
like,
from his own
super
pocket
talented.
He
Yeah.
did.
to finish the whole project.
But I actually think he's actually is a decent dancer because he gets like him and Bruno always get the comparisons to like Michael Jackson, like whether it's in their voice or like Bruno's dancing skills. Like Weeknd also has got those moves in him. Like he might not show it as much, but when he puts on a show, he puts on
Yeah.
a show. I feel like you're right though. In that Super Bowl, he was like more singing and just like all the effects that they had last year. But
which is great. I think for
Yeah.
a concert that's great, but for a halftime show, I want the performance, which is
I agree.
maybe I know I'm like contradicting myself. I love this lineup, but I hope that there's like performance in
I
it,
agree.
not just like them roaming around.
I feel like
it's
the
like-
only one that's
doing
gonna have that.
nothing, you know?
I feel like the only one's gonna have a decent performance is Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Because Snoop Dogg is not really of a.
True.
He just bounces with the beat. Kendrick is just straight up just stand there and
Rappers,
just rap.
I also think like they can hype you up though. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
like they'll pump you up to.
Yeah.
I just hope, because like Eminem growing up, like my sisters, like you were saying, you're with your dad,
Yeah.
like my sisters always used to play Eminem for me. Like
Me too.
Yeah.
when I was like 6 years old, like listening to, I don't even want to say the song, but I really, really hope that he plays his old music,
Me
because
too.
The
like,
throwbacks.
yeah,
The
that's
throwbacks,
all I
yeah.
want is a throwback. Just like when what's the name, Kanye and Drake, they did that performance together.
Oh yeah, the
Kanye played all his old music,
Yup.
and Drake played like all of the new
the
ones.
Free Larry Hoover concert. I think it was.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were like didn't like that Drake didn't play his old music while Kanye did, and they're like, if he would have played his old music, they literally been like one of the greatest concerts ever. So I really hope they do that there, where they
Same.
play their old music. Well, especially in my, like, for me, it's Eminem, because grew up listening to him, and I really know more of his old songs than
Me
his
too.
new.
Hmm.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah. So back to your original question.
I
So
forgot the
what's-
original question. I was
What's
like-
what is your dream lineup for a Super Bowl halftime show?
Well, I have to say, because it already happened, but my dream is to see Beyonce before I die.
All right.
But not only Beyonce, but Destiny's Child.
Hey,
Ooh.
nice.
Yeah.
Because also I grew up listening to hip hop, but I also grew up listening to a lot of like groups. So like
R&B.
Backstreet Boys, Destiny's
Yeah,
Child,
Backstreet
Say
Boys.
my name.
Say my
Yeah.
name, you know. Independent Woman,
Yes.
all of those things. So like I don't remember. I think it was for Coachella, but I don't remember Beyonce brought out Destiny's Child for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, she did it.
She
Yep.
did, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
excited, but if we could do, it already happened, but if I could travel back in time and be there, I just love seeing groups, and I love Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
So
So that would be it. Just
that would be it.
Beyonce returning back to Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child, yeah.
And yours is just the way that it is.
I think mine would probably be, I don't know. Because I feel like I like the ones
You
that we have
yeah.
now. I would choose that. Maybe I'd throw in like a little Drake, a little J. Cole in there.
Ooh.
But I don't know if that would match well with the lineup that is now. But I do, you know what else I do like about halftime shows is when they bring out a surprise person.
Surprise
Person,
guest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise guest.
Yeah, like-
where we don't see it coming and
Yeah.
then we're like, oh my God.
I actually don't think there's gonna be a surprise, because there's
I
so
don't think
many
so.
of them.
Nah, but there has to be one.
You think so?
Either with Kendrick,
Yeah.
weird, but
But it has to be
Kendrick.
somebody from LA, right?
It
You
doesn't
think they're
have
making
to
a
be.
song together, maybe that they're gonna perform?
But they're all from LA, right?
Yeah.
No, actually no.
no,
Eminem's, from Detroit.
Yeah, but I'm
Actually-
saying like, it doesn't have to be from LA. The guest.
Okay, okay, I get you.
So it could be, probably Kendrick could bring somebody out. Snoop Dogg could bring somebody out.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
Imagine if Eminem brought out 50 Cent. Ooh.
That would
Probably
be-
that's probably it right there.
I could see 50 Cent
Yeah.
coming
Could be
up.
50 Cent.
He brought him
50.
out. I remember going to one of his the Gov Ball
Yeah.
festival. Nobody knew that 50 Cent was there, so he brought him out while they were performing together.
That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
solid.
That really is a good
I
one.
just love throwback music. Like
Me
Yeah.
too.
they don't make new music anymore.
Yeah.
They just do reuse old beats, reuse old songs,
It's
and
just there's so many there's so much music coming out daily that you get bored of. So let's say Drake drops a whole album, you burn that album so much that it's like, bro, that's it. I want something new from him.
I still listen to Certified Lover.
No, honestly, no.
but that's good.
That's fine. But I'm saying like,
Apparently,
There's
to
so
my
much-
Apple Music, it's 500 times. Continue.
there's so much music coming out daily that you still listen to Certified Lover Boy, but you're burning that thing to the ground.
Yeah.
But you still want more Drake music,
Right.
correct?
No, I get
It's
you.
like that.
Wait, talking about that, I just thought of somebody. I would love to see Mariah Carey at a halftime
Mariah
show.
Carey.
Oh,
Mariah Carey.
All I Want for Christmas.
All I Want
Oh, February. Wow.
I'll do it. I would
On the
love to
February?
see Mariah Carey and maybe like
That'll be funny. I'm not gonna lie. All I want for Christmas.
Hey, save that for the next episode, Harold.
Yeah.
Yo,
For real.
we might have to.
Oh, well, Harold.
Yeah.
What's
Mine's-
yours?
Damn. Oh, damn. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, okay, I have Drake because I've always wanted to see Drake in the Super Bowl halftime show. Because if The Weeknd did it, the Drake can do it too. The Drake, damn, I don't know. That has to be my generation. So it's like you have Drake, Kanye, like just an all-star lineup of Drake, Kanye. Damn, I don't know who else I could.
Like the song Forever. They had all
Last
those
name
artists.
never.
For real.
First name greatest.
Yeah.
Lil
Like
Wayne.
a
I want to see
special
Lil
Lil
Wayne.
Ain't nothing
Young,
to play
oh,
with.
could you imagine if one halftime show in the future is like the whole Young Money crew?
Oh,
Wayne.
that would be so cool.
That'd be crazy.
Because
I'm
I
not
grew
gonna
up
lie.
with Young Money,
Yeah.
and that's like your generation too.
So you got Drake, Kanye, Lil Wayne.
A little no.
What's her name?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj could be too. And then I also like, for some weird reason, is that the song, the music is just not, I don't know, the Migos probably or something.
Oh,
Oh, I
yeah.
like that.
Crazy like that.
I like that.
I like
Me-
that.
Hey, if
Migos.
it's in Atlanta, they should have Migos
No,
there.
they have to have them.
Yeah,
bro.
they have to.
Future, like Future,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like all of them. It's
Yeah.
just, there's so much artists that is like weird combination, but I feel like they do so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's probably it. Just them 4, them 5, whatever it is.
It's a good one.
Yeah, what about you, Don?
Y'all already
Your
know.
turn.
I
I
Six
know.
guy.
But I'm gonna add a few people to it.
Alright,
It's
go
definitely Drake,
Okay.
Kanye, Jay-Z. None of y'all said Jay-Z.
Oh,
None of y'all said Jay-Z.
man.
And Rihanna.
I love
Yo.
Okay,
Rihanna.
but she's
pregnant.
pregnant.
Guys.
Congratulations.
Yo, ASAP, you did your thing.
It's gonna
Hey,
be the
Drake,
most-
I don't know what you did, Brody, but
That baby is gonna be the most gorgeous baby I will ever
I
see.
know.
that baby's set for life.
Yeah.
Like, set for life.
Facts.
Max.
We've been waiting for Rihanna to drop off even a song, not even an
I
album,
know.
a
Yeah, but
song. But she's not.
I've read and
halftime
people have
show?
told me that like she's just like done with the music.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
She
I don't
has
think
it.
she's done, but like she has the whole makeup brand, her clothing brand.
Fenty.
Fenty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dropping,
sure. I
like,
don't
she
even
opening
know.
new stores.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she's
Like-
set. Just like Harold said, that baby said she's set.
Like, the last time I ever heard something from Rihanna was from Party Next Door's album. She did just like the little vocals, and that's all.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
For me, I think the last thing I heard was Work with her and
Oh,
Drake.
nah, bro. You're talking about like 17, 26.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
I love her. I feel
I
like
still listen to her.
that's 10 out of 10 lineup right
Thank
there.
I'm not
you.
gonna lie.
Thank you. I
Solid,
killed it. I know I
solid,
killed
solid,
it. I know.
Solid.
I know. You guys thought I was just gonna say Drake, but
I
I
know.
threw in
Props,
some
gotta
people.
give
in
you
there.
props, gotta
Thank
give you
you.
props.
Thank you.
I want to throw a random question out there though.
Okay.
If you guys can bring back a Super Bowl halftime show, which one would you bring back? Like which
Oh my
one
God.
stood out to you a lot?
The Beyonce and Bruno Mars one.
That one was good.
Bruno Mars was amazing.
The Bruno Mars and Beyonce one. I don't know which Super Bowl it was. I think they did like back to back. I think it was
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it
They
was.
did a back to back one.
If I could bring one back though, and like kick one person out the stage, I would bring back the Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake, and I would just kick Justin
Oh.
Timberlake off the
What
stage.
you mean? Just
Kick him off.
JT, don't do that.
It's Janet Jackson, Queen of Pop.
Yeah.
Sorry, Madonna.
Damn,
I think-
JT, dog, that's crazy.
I'd bring back Shakira and J-Lo.
Yeah.
That performance was... I still watch it to this day.
It's probably because I didn't get to enjoy it, but it was just like
Yeah, we were.
Oh, weren't you guys working it?
We were there.
We were there.
So then it's like I was going in, I was leaving actually, I think it was, and I just see Bad Bunny come out of nowhere,
Oh,
J Balvin come out of nowhere. So I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on?
yo.
And then I'm looking at the TV. And I'm like, oh, they're about to perform. All of a sudden, you see Bad Bunny come out with this little silver getup, and then you got J Balvin, and I'm like, oh Lord.
Lord.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yo, what?
That's amazing.
It's probably so. That's probably I didn't like it because I didn't get to enjoy it, but I did
Yeah.
get to enjoy the Weekend one. I really
Yeah.
love the Weekend one.
Wow.
Yeah, for some weird reason.
Honestly, I don't really remember any of the halftime shows except for maybe Katy Perry. The
Katy
J-Lo,
Perry?
That Lion one.
Oh, that one was
the
pretty
J-Lo
cool.
I thought she
and-
sucked, and I like
no,
Katy
no,
Perry.
I'm not saying it was
No,
good.
but I'm just saying that like when you talk about performance,
yeah.
I felt like she did hit a lot of her hit songs, but it was like bam, 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 bam. It wasn't like a
Stop
Performance,
Yeah,
you
I
know?
get you.
Yeah.
because she's a great performer. So I was like, come on, Perry.
Do you
No,
guys... Oh,
yeah.
go
No,
ahead.
no, go ahead. No.
Do you guys remember when Lady Gaga fell off that thing? She like jumped off and then she was... it was like a bunch
Wait,
of
I don't even
memes.
remember.
So when Lady Gaga did the Super Bowl halftime show, I don't know how many years ago, but there was it was all over the internet, like the meme of her just jumping off. She's like, whoop, and then she
And
like
then
jumps off.
she never appeared at the
She never appears again. It like goes blank, and we're all just like, okay.
I remember.
I
that.
really don't remember that.
Bella, you should insert it here.
She just falls like
Say no more.
like an infinity, like boom. That's it.
Yeah.
Like nobody knows around her.
Wow, I really don't
That
remember
was
that.
crazy.
Really?
That
I
was
really
crazy.
don't remember, and I was a Lady Gaga.
To be honest, I don't really
Yeah.
watch the shows. Like the only one I remember was the J-Lo and Shakira, and then last year I for sure watched The Weeknd because I'm a big fan of his. But any
You
years
are?
before, yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
None of my friends like
Canada,
the weekend.
man.
Canada. bro.
Canada.
It's
Yeah.
like Canada connection, dog.
I think
Yeah.
I've said this story. I don't know if I've said this on this podcast yet, and if I have, I'm sorry for repeating. But Drake does the whole OVO Fest every year, and I think I don't know, maybe it was like almost like 10 years ago, and The Weeknd opened up for him.
And
Oh,
nobody
you
knew.
And I didn't know who The Weeknd was back then, and now just like
Aw.
thinking about it, I'm like, wow, like literally saw this man before anybody knew who he was.
The first song I ever heard was what I forgot the name, but it's "Loving the Crew" and like The Weeknd
Oh
did
yeah.
the chorus.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, Crew Love.
Crew
Yeah,
Love.
Crew Love.
Yeah. That was a good one.
I love The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I just didn't like his halftime
No,
performance.
Iffy. I'm
But
like,
he's amazing.
With
I
The
just love
Weeknd,
that he
I'm
sang
iffy
his
about
his
Yeah.
throwbacks, which is what Drake should have done in the Kanye West. I was up until 3 editing the episode, and it was such a nice vibe listening to the Kanye.
I
and
remember
Drake.
that. I remember
Yeah.
that.
I mean, Drake
It
wrote,
was so nice.
Drake wrote his own set. Like he ordered each song
For himself or Kanye?
for Kanye.
So he's the one that did.
Drake did the set.
I
order
saw
for
that somewhere,
Kanye.
but I didn't know if I believed it. or
Nah,
not.
yeah.
So
I
why
think-
would he do that and not for himself? That makes no sense. I'm sorry.
Supposedly that's what they were saying. I think Kanye West even said it. He like, bro, he's the one who wrote my whole like
I heard.
set.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Drake and Kanye had like a thing that said, okay, we're gonna do this songs and this songs and this songs, and then Kanye was just like change it last minute. So Drake was like, "What happened to our plan?"
Bro, that boy
But you know,
Drake,
Kanye does Kanye things.
Yeah.
just
I don't know. You
Kanye,
see,
dog.
her story says one thing, your
That's what
story
I'm
says
saying.
another. You really don't know what goes on with these people.
Exactly.
Nor, I don't know. I don't even care. But that's the backlash that Drake got for not doing his old music, and I agree. Honestly, I love the old, like more of Drake's old songs than the ones that he currently has. As much as I listen to Certified Lover Boy almost every day. But
Jesus
continue.
Christ.
Well, then we shall see how this halftime show goes, you
Yeah,
guys.
very excited.
We'll watch
con-
it together.
Yeah, congrats to the Rams and the Bengals
yeah.
for making it, because you know that's
LA.
like every player's dream to make it to the halftime to the Super Bowl. But speaking of that, we were actually looking at a post that Complex put out that has like, and it's not just football players, but they had celebrities in there where they were tweeting certain dreams and aspirations that they had. And then, you know, years later, it actually came true. Like there was one that Demi Lovato was like, I want to sing at a Super Bowl halftime show. She wrote that like 10 years ago. And then lo and behold, she did it a year ago. And which was pretty cool. A lot of NFL players had that they wanted to make it to the Super Bowl one at least once in their life. And
No, they're
there is-
here.
now they're here.
Most of them are doing it for the second time.
Power of manifesting, you guys.
Yeah, honestly.
Manifesting is real.
And it kind of ties into our posts on Instagram where we kind of answered a few questions about ourselves just so you guys get to know us as hosts and what our dreams and aspirations are. And that's something I kind of wanted to throw out there. Like, what do you guys have? Like, I know that we wrote it on our post, but I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. So I want to start with you, Bella. I know your ambitions. If you want to tell our audience.
Well, as of now, I have two different goals. So the first one, I really want to be a producer for an NBA team. And you guys know what NBA team that is. And I'm actually trying to make moves for that right now. But my second thing has always been like my ultimate dream. I've always loved to travel. And I always watch people film their adventures.
Yeah.
I love that.
And the other day, I think it was the first week of January, me and my mom, we saw there's this famous Mexican YouTuber, and he went to Venezuela, and there's a big tall mountain. My goal is to one day make my own travel video and like make it to the top
Go
of
to
that
the
mountain.
That's awesome.
That's fire.
It's such a beautiful mountain because it's like it's untouched by like
Fire.
urbanization and stuff. There's a lot of natives there who take care of the land, but like I don't know if you guys have seen Up, the Disney movie.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, I
Kind
think
of.
so.
Kind of.
You know
yeah.
that mountain with the waterfall?
Yeah.
That's the mountain.
Only Disney fan right here.
Bro, I'm like the Up movie. I can't. I don't know.
It's called in Spanish. It's called Salto del Ángel, which
Yeah.
is the jump of the angel.
Nice.
Damn.
And it's really high. Like you really have to train for that. You're
Yeah.
basically hiking a
Of course,
really tall mountain.
high elevation.
That is
But
really
once you
cool.
get to the top,
That's it.
like basically it's so high that the waterfall, when it gets to the bottom, it's not a waterfall anymore. Like it's just like
Damn,
Yeah.
bubbles in the air because it's so high up.
that's crazy.
That's amazing. Those are great aspirations.
Yeah, I really like
Before
that.
I die, and my mom too, she's like, before I die, I want to go up there
Solid.
You can do it.
and
That's
make my
solid.
video and my travel video.
I love it.
Solid.
It will happen.
It will happen for
Whatever
you.
we're saying today is manifest.
Manifest.
Yes,
Manifestation.
manifest it into reality.
Cindy.
So kind of like Bella, I love sports. So like one of my dream jobs is getting to be either a chief marketing executive for the NBA.
Sir.
Who knows what team that'll be? Hopefully
knows?
it's my home team.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. But also I do have other dreams of like opening up my own digital marketing agency. That's what I went to school for. So that's something that it's really important to me, especially, you know, like getting older, thinking about like having a family and stuff. I want to have a good flexible schedule, and like, you know, sometimes the 9 to 5 doesn't let you do that. So I always think of the other side of it, of like working for myself and being my own boss. And that's sort of what I'm going towards right now. And
Yes.
then I also really want to run a marathon, because I've done the 13, I've done the 5Ks, and I want to run that 26 point.
Wow.
Oh my
Jesus.
god!
Yeah, I really want to run that 26, and if it's gonna
And you
be
can.
anytime, I think maybe at the end of this year is where I'm giving it myself.
Wow.
No, you
Yeah.
got it. You got it for sure.
And
think I
honestly,
got it.
the runs that you've been putting, because like as you all know, like, we do the workouts thing on the Apple Watch, and I see the update like every day, and you're just getting better and better every day.
Thanks,
like,
Dan.
it's crazy. Like
Yeah, I always get texts from Bella and Danny like,
Great
"You're
job.
doing so great." I'm like, "You guys are literally the best
Dominate.
cheerleaders," because
Harold
Yeah.
wouldn't know because he doesn't wear the watch.
yeah, Harold.
Harold, can you
Where's your Apple
bring
Watch?
the Apple Watch to
Can
us?
that be one of your ambitions or goals or aspirations?
Well, run a marathon or something?
No, to wear
Just
the
set
watch.
up the Apple Watch so we can work out together.
I'll wear the Apple Watch. I'll wear it. I'll wear it.
This is the 6th episode.
6 episodes.
We've
And
been
he
on this since the first episode.
He
Facts.
claimed that he can beat us all, closing
I can't.
his circles.
I can.
So
I believe him, but I just need to see the proof.
it's time.
We had to have a countdown inserted somewhere around here.
But back to the question.
Anyways,
What are your
Harold?
dreams, goals, aspirations?
Well, as you guys seen from that post, I want to be a scout for
Hey.
any NBA team.
Yes.
As Danny knows, I love high school basketball.
He sure does.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Love-
yes.
I
We
didn't
still
know
need to
that about
catch a
you.
game together. We need to.
Low key on the 3rd, it's too soon, but Donda's coming.
Really?
Yeah, on
Like-
the 3rd.
Like in 2 days?
Yeah, Donda.
Where are they playing?
Florida Memorial University.
Is that's Thursday?
I think so. Yeah, on the
All right,
30th Thursday.
we might have to
do that.
We might have to do that.
So yeah, that's one of my biggest goals, becoming an NBA scout, because I always love, you know, high school sports, high school football, basketball, anything that has to do with high school sports. I love.
That's really cool.
That is amazing. I had no idea.
Yeah, because it's
Harold,
yeah.
that is so cool. I could picture you doing that.
Nah, because I love, like, when me and Danny play ball, when we play balls with the boys and stuff like that. I'm always sitting on the sideline sometimes, I'll be looking at them. I'm like, hey, listen, you could do this, you could do that. Boom, I know
Definitely.
your weakness. So it's
And people need that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's what I like to do, and my ambition really is, as you guys see, like the Apple Watch thing,
Yeah.
the Apple Watch thing going, and I'm trying to go to Brazil
Nice.
to go to like the Jesus statue.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm
In-
trying to go to. I don't know if you could go on top of it. Probably not, but I'm trying to go and at least take a picture.
That'd be so cool.
I'm trying to do that. I know it's gonna be tough, but I feel like by the end of this year we might. I might do that.
Maybe
I
on
might
the
do that.
inside you can go up, because I know in other like
I'm not too sure, but I think so.
in a hometown in Venezuela, there's a similar one, but it's a virgin inside and it's really high, and like you in the inside, you go up the stairs
Yeah.
and the eyes are supposed to be like the lookout. I'm
Little-
sure that one has something like
It
that.
has to. I'm gonna do my little research on it, but that's one of my things that I want to do.
That's amazing.
Yeah, for
I love
sure.
that for both. Honestly.
I know.
And
I love it. You
I
can
love
do
it.
it.
and he's true when he talks about like the high school games. Like I know how much he
Yes,
loves it, and honestly, when we do play ball, like when Harold, either he lost or whatever, sitting on the
Sometimes.
sideline.
Jesus Christ.
When he
damn
doesn't
it.
play with me and Garrett, he has to sit on the sideline.
Yes, sir.
So he does definitely come up to us and tells us what to do better and what we are doing good. So like, props to you. Like, keep doing that.
On to you, Danny.
For me, sheesh. Growing up, definitely wanted my goal was to make it to the NBA as an NBA player. But here we are today. I'm 25 and I'm not in the NBA. Honestly, it was more because I was more focused on school and doing well. Because honestly, the chances of me making the NBA was like 1%, so or even less than 1%. So then it was to be a doctor. But now, after some changes in my life, I definitely want. So here's the thing. Somebody told me about manifestation. They don't say like I want or whatever. Like you say I will or like I will
Yeah.
become.
So
Or
like,
I am. Like, say it as
or
if
I
you're
am.
already doing it.
right. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say like this, like I will become a general manager or work in the front office of an NBA team. Again,
Yes,
I don't know what
sir.
team, as everybody else says.
Yeah.
I know you guys have your team in mind, but for me, it's like
Any team.
whoever takes a chance on me,
Yeah.
a young boy from Toronto, Canada, like honestly, let's do it. So
I'm down.
Yeah.
that's definitely my goal right now, and we're all working hard. Each
Yeah.
just like those NFL players, Demi Lovato that you mentioned, they worked hard to get to where they are today. I know we're all working hard to get to where we want to be. Like I see it in each and every one of you every day. So
Oh,
Same. You guys
shout
really
out to us.
you guys do really inspire me. Like every time I'm seeing even just your stories and stuff, like
Yeah.
or what we're doing outside of like obviously the podcast or our work.
yeah.
It's very inspiring because like you want those type of people around you to be
100%.
motivating towards you and like like it's hard to find that and it's hard to fit a group of people that get along so well to also have that type of chemistry. So
And I think I said in the last episode too that like recently I've just been around people who more like last year, like even growing up, just being around people who didn't fit that same energy.
Yeah.
And like I
Yeah.
wanted to just like put them in the past, like on the side and like be
Yep.
with people like you guys who like we all motivate each other and even people from work that we all really work well together to make sure that we're on the right steps to where we want to end
Yeah.
up. So those people who they're not helping you with that, what's the point? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like they're just
exactly.
bringing you down, bringing negative energy. Like, oh, why? What's
Exactly.
the point?
What's the point?
And actually, I do want to shout out a few people from work, which are our leadership team, because they're some of the more inspiring people I have ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Like they do so much just outside of their role at our job. But yeah, I think like that motivates me even more to like do more, because like you don't get that a lot, especially with your bosses, like your managers. Like you don't find managers that also want to help you progress and
Of course.
Right.
move up, and they don't, sometimes they can just be like a boss to you that you never talk to, but
Yeah.
ours are like very involved and like they're very kind to us and like they want to see us grow, and
Yeah.
I really
put
appreciate
us,
that.
They really put us in a situation to see us win. As,
Yeah.
So I agree. 100%.
I definitely appreciate that, and thank you guys because I know
Yeah.
you guys probably
Let's
watch
give them a round
us.
of
Give it
applause.
up for you.
Our inspiration, our goals.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I want before we move on, I just want to go through that manifestation thing for each one of us. So I am going to become a general manager of an NBA team.
You will.
I am gonna become an NBA scout.
I am going to become a CMO of an NBA team.
I will someday become a producer for an NBA
I
team.
love it. I love it. Good stuff, guys. Honestly, amazing. And it will happen.
Yeah.
We stomped.
One way or another.
Stomped.
You know what's
put it-
important too? What is it? I saw this quote one time that it said, don't underestimate what you can achieve in 10 years. Because
Oh, yeah.
sometimes I think the problem with people is that they just want results like now. And it's like, if you put in the work and if you're patient, you will get to where you need to be.
100%.
And that's so important.
Patience is key.
Patience,
is
yeah.
definitely key. And part of why we brought up this topic and it really tied in well to the Super Bowl is because, like we said, we're trying to transition to more of like personal stories, life, career goals as we started today. And we're going to go more in depth about that in future episodes. So we're really, really, really excited for that. And, we're going to listen again to all the feedback, all the support. Like, comment, subscribe, rate. Let us know what your goals, dreams, and aspirations are. Let us know who your dream halftime show lineup is. And again, going back to who you guys think will win the Super Bowl. So we love you guys. Thank you so much. Again, like, comment, subscribe, rate. It's so good. I always say this. It's always so good to say
everything,
that.
Everything.
And it feels so nice to say it in the studio.
I know. It's so good to be back here.
It's so great to be back with you guys.
Voices.
And not over Zoom and
it's too much complicated, but we back though.
We back. We're here. Episode 6 is our wrap. Very thankful for you guys. It was another great episode, and we'll see you guys on episode 7. We're really making progress.
Yeah,
here.
we really
are.
Only
up
from
to
here.
10. Guys, comment down below what we should do for number 10, because that's a milestone right there.
For sure. And
a baby
keep
podcast.
sharing our posts, our page of people are really trying to grow and make headways here, and
it means a lot to us.
And we wouldn't have made this transition if it wasn't for you guys' feedback and the support. So really appreciate you guys and love y'all. And we're on to episode 7. Let's get it. Off the court on 3. Off the court on 3. 1, 2, 3. Off the court.
Let's get it popping. You already know the vibes. 2022 all year. Yes, sir.
Plot test, we all become professional podcasters in 10 years.
Yes, sir. Good stuff.
Let's go.